we will learn about ratios and proportions. So, without further wasting our time, let's directly dive into the topic. Okay, friends, topic name is ratios and proportions. Ratios and proportions. Uh, Everyone knows, guys, two numbers who are written in this form A is to B is called a ratio, where B must not be equal to 0. This is a ratio. Okay, and for example, we can say 1 is to 2 is a ratio, 3 is to 4 is a ratio, and denominator part should not be equal to 0. This is ratio, guys. We have another term, proportion. Proportion means proportionality proportionality of two ratios. Meaning is, if you saying that two ratios are equal, if two ratios are equal, if you are putting that ratio symbol, then we are saying that those two ratios are in proportion. Let us take A is to B is a ratio, C is to D is another ratio. We are having two ratios. This is ratio 1 and this is ratio 2. And if I say that A is to B is equal to C is to D, then we call that these two ratios are in proportion. These two ratios are in proportion. So we can say A by B is equal to C by D, where A is called by the first proportion, B is called by the second proportion, C is called by third proportion, D is called by the fourth proportion. And here we have got like this. If we do the cross multiplication, we can write it as AD is equal to BC, where B and C are the mean terms or middle terms, you can say, and A and D are the extreme terms here, extreme terms. So you can also say in words that if product of extreme terms of two ratios is equal to product of mean terms of the two ratios, then we can say that those two ratios are in proportion. So if you are saying that two ratios are in proportion, then this is the mandatory condition wise. Those two ratios should follow product of extreme terms is equal to product of mean terms. That is AD is equal to BC. This is about ratios and proportions. Now I'll go with one more concept, that is continued proportion. Let me clear the page. Okay, friends. Now we are having one more concept, that is continued proportion. Continued proportion. Just now we have learned that proportion means equality of the two ratios. Here also, guys, proportion means equality of two ratios, but ratios are like this. You can see A is to B is the first ratio, B is to C is another ratio, where the denominator term of the first ratio is continued as the numerator term of the second ratio. Hence, it is called by the continued proportion. Hence, it is called by continued proportion because the denominator term of the first ratio is continued as the numerator term of the second ratio. Here, friends, A by B is equal to B by C, and you can also say B is the mean proportion. B is called by the mean proportion. C is called by the third proportion, and A is called by the first proportion. In continued proportion, there is no fourth proportion. Yes, D term is not there. So here also again, if you do the cross multiplication, we will be getting AC is equal to B square, or we can say B is equal to root AC. B is called by the mean proportion. B is called by the mean proportion, which is your harmonic mean actually. Harmonic mean. B is equal to root AC. So if they are asking us to find mean proportion of the given ratio terms, we can say B is equal to root AC is the mean proportion. And A is first proportion here, C is third proportion. This is about continued proportion. Yes, I hope you understood. Okay, let me go to one more concept and let us clear the page. Okay, friends. Now we have some properties of ratios. Uh, Componendo property, dividendo property, componendo and dividendo property, alternando property. All these properties are very well known to you. So I'm not discussing this. I'll take one sample problem over here and explain how we are going to use our ratio concept to take out the things or to find out the given things in the question. So let us say that there is a class A. We are having a class A in that boys and girls are in the ratio 3 is to 4. In that boys and girls are in the ratio 3 is to 4, and the strength of the class will be strength. The total strength of the class is 140 students. Then the question is how many boys are there and how many girls are there. That is the question list. So to answer this question, how we generally answer the question is whenever there are two terms like here boys and girls are in the ratio, whenever there are two terms or three terms or any number of terms which are written in the form of ratio, to say how many boys are there and how many girls are there, we have to multiply the given ratio with some variable, that may be x y z or anything. Guys, I am multiplying that this ratio with x variable here. After multiplying with x variable, we will be writing that number of boys is equal to 3x and number of girls is equal to 4x in the class. See how we are writing is after multiplying with some variable only, we should be writing like this. Is. And we know boys and girls constitute the class, so we can say 3x boys and 4x girls should be equal to 140 students in the class. So totally you have 7x is equal to 140 and 1x value is equal to 20. So after finding x value, friends, we will be saying how many boys are there and how many girls are there. So boys is 3 into 3x actually, that is 3 into 20. So 60 boys are there and girls will be 4 into 20. We will be having 80 girls are there. Total 80 plus 60 is equal to 140. So friends, this is how we find out the things from a ratio. That is by multiplying with one variable. This is one part, guys. This is the basic part everyone has to learn. And we can also find number of boys and number of girls like this, guys. The given ratio is 3 is to 4 and total students in the class is 140. So what I can do is total how many parts are there? 3 parts plus 4 parts. 7 parts are there. 7 parts, we need to divide this 140 into 7 parts, guys. So 7 parts is equal to 140. From there, one part value is equal to 20, and we can say 3 into 20. This many boys will be there. 3 into 20, that is 60 boys will be there, and we can say 4 into 20, that is 80 girls will be there. So this is directly answering the question, guys. There is no need to take a multiplier and multiply all these things also. Here also we are taking p as the multiplier, guys, but we are directly adding the ratio terms here. So 3 plus 4 ratio, that is 7 ratio is equal to 140. From there we will be getting part value or ratio value. From that ratio value we will be telling how many boys are there and how many girls are there in the class. I hope you are understanding and loving the class, my friends. Keep doing, keep working. And now, what we do is we'll go to the questions and we'll solve some questions from our PPT. Okay. Okay, friends, we are having a first question here. Again, if this PPT gives us trouble, we'll copy and paste the question to that paint page and we'll work out over there. Okay, friends. Now the question is the income and expenditure of a person are in the ratio 3 is to 2. Okay, so they are giving income and expenditure. Income and expenditure guys are in the ratio 3 is to 2. And if he saves 1000 and they are saying that saves 1000, thus we can clearly say income is equal to 3x and expenditure is equal to 2x guys. And we know savings is equal to income minus expenditure. So income is 3x minus expenditure is 2x, that is 1x, that is given as 1000 rupees. So we have got x value right now. After finding x value, we can say 3 into 1000, that is income is 3000 rupees because x value is 1000 and expenditure is 2000 rupees. And subtracting 2000 from 3000, we are going to have saving as 1000 rupees. We are going to have saving as 1000 rupees. Right, this is the first question, guys, basic question. I hope you understood the question. Let's go to the next question. Guys, inverse ratio combined ratio word based class. You can see over here this example. The ratio of ages of A and B is 7 is to 5. A and B ratio is 7 is to 5. After 6 years, after 6 years, their ratio becomes 11 is to 9. Guys. 11 is to 9. Okay, let us copy this question to the word file, that paint file is. I'm having some issues. Yes. Okay, friends. You can see over here the ratios of ages of A and B is 7 is to 5. Okay, clearly A is to B is given as 7 is to 5. After 6 years, the ratio becomes 11 is to 9. This is after 6 years. We have two methods to answer this question, guys. First method is, as we know, we have to multiply with one variable and we say that A's age is, we say that A is equal to 7x, that is age percentage of A, B is equal to 5x, that is the percentage of B. They are saying that after 6 years, which means 7x plus 6 years, this is the age of the A after 6 years, 5x plus 6, this is the age of the B after 6 years. And their ratio is given as 7x plus 6 by 5x plus 6 is equal to 11 by 9. So this is the expression, guys, where we have to solve this expression, and we need to get the value of x over here. And after finding the x value, if you substitute x value here as well as here, you will be getting your present ages of A and B. This is the normal way or general mathematical way to answer the question. Here it may be taking some time. So what I do is, you please do solve it later, guys. What I do is, I'll teach you one method that is called the ratio comparison method. That method is actually the one of that method works as a shortcut, guys. So we are going to learn ratio comparison method, guys, where we will be comparing the ratios and we are going to get the answer. First ratio given is the percentages of A and B is given in the ratio 7 is to 5, guys. Okay, after 6 years the ratio becomes 11 is to 9. So from 7 is to 5 to 11 is to 9, 6 years time gap is there. So time gap is 6 years, guys. And look at this, 7 to 11 4 ratio changes there, 5 to 9 4 ratio changes there. So I can say that this 6 years time gap is this 6 years time gap is the reason for 4 ratio changes. That 6 years is the reason for 4 ratio change. So if you add 6 years to the present age of A and present age of B, ratio changes is becoming is plus 4 ratio, or plus 4 ratio, it is becoming 11 and 9 it is becoming. So I can say 6 by 4 is the 1 ratio value, or I can say 2 3s and 2 2s. This is 1 ratio value is equal to 1.5. I can say 1 ratio value is equal to 1.5. A is to B value is 7 ratio and 5 ratio, and after 6 years their ratio becomes 11 ratio and 9 ratio, guys. Instead of taking x, I am just taking r here. There is no nothing wrong in that. So so after finding r value, I can say present ratio, a present age of a will be a is equal to 7 ratio. That is actually I am taking from this ratio, guys. So 7 into 1 ratio value is 1.5. So this is 7, 35 into 10.5. This is 10.5. And b value will be, guys, b is 5 ratio, 5 into 1.5, 5, 25, 7.5 years. So this is age of A. The present age of A is 10.5 years and present age of B is 7.5 years. If they are asking you what will be the age after 6 years, you can say 11 into 1.5, 9 into 1.5. That will be the age of them after 6 years. See, I hope you understood, guys. We are just comparing the ratios here and we are tracking for time change of 6 years how much ratio change is there. So clearly 4 ratio change is there. So 4 ratio change must be equal to 6 years, and we are equating 4 ratio change is equal to 6 years, and we are answering the question. Guys, at any point of time, if you get any doubt, you can go back and replay the video so that you can understand it. Or I'll be there in the classroom to assist you. I'm clearing this page and I'll bring one more question for you. Okay, let us go to the one more question, guys. This question says, in a mixture of water and milk are in the ratio 2 is to 3. Okay, so let us note, guys. In the mixture, let us say there is a jar with this mixture. They are saying that water and milk in the ratio, water and milk in the ratio 2 is to 3. If 10 liters of water is added to this, guys, they are adding 10 liters of water. Okay, if 10 liters of water is added, this is 10 liters of water, guys. Water is added, then the ratio becomes 4 is to 3. Guys, obviously the liquid quantity will increase and the ratio is becoming 4 is to 3. That is milk, sorry, this is water and milk ratio. This is water and milk ratio. Clearly, if you observe in both the vessels, guys, milk quantity is same, milk quantity is same, but only water quantity is changed. Only water quantity is changed. Why only water quantity is changed is we are only adding pure water to that one. Pure water to that one, yes. So we can say, guys, by ratio comparison method we can answer this question. Initial value of water and milk is 2 is to 3, final value is 4 is to 3. So milk quantity is the same, guys, because milk is not disturbed, but 2 units of water has become 4 units now, or 2 ratio of water become 4 ratio now because of adding of 10 liters of water in that. So I can say 10 liters of water addition is equal to 2 ratio change. 2 to 4, how much change, guys? 2 ratio change. 2 ratio change, guys, which means 1 ratio change is equal to 5 liters of water. Now I can answer the question. Find the original quantity. So original quantity will be coming from the first vessel, guys. Here we know ratio value is 5 liter. So from the first vessel we can answer ratio is 2 is to 3. Original quantity of water will be 2 into 5, that is 10 liters. Original quantity of milk will be 3 into 5, that is 15 liters. So 10 liters and 15 liters are the original quantities of milk and water fractions. This is the uh, answer for the question. I hope it is very clear. Let us go. Actually, in a shorter time, I would like to discuss more number of questions so that if you practice those questions, those will be very helpful to you. So let us go to the one more question by clearing it. Okay, friends, here having one more question. A mixture has 3.2 liters of 3.2 milk to water. I think it is a similar question, guys. So let us draw one vessel with 3 is to 2 ratio. First one is milk and next one is water because clearly they are saying milk to water. So milk is for 3 units and water is 2 units. If 10 liters of water is added, new ratio becomes 3 is to 4. So 10 liters of water is added, new ratio becomes 3 is to 4. Clearly, guys, milk quantities are same. Let me note down over here. This is the original ratio. This is the mixed ratio. This is milk and this is water, guys. Milk quantities are same. So 10 liters of water addition is resulting 2 liters of 2 ratio change, guys, because initially water quantity is 2, now it has become 4 because of adding of 10 liters. So I can say 2 ratio change is must be equal to 10 liter of water addition. So 1 ratio change is equal to 5 liters. 5 liters. From there I can say original quantity. Original quantities are in the ratio 3 to 2, that is from vessel 1. So I can say 3 into 5, that is 50 liters milk was there originally. 2 into 5, that is 10 liters water was there originally in the given mixture base. This is also similar question to the previous one, and I hope it is very clear. Let us go to the next question. Next question, guys. I'm bringing out it to the notepad. Mhm. And this question says a sum of 4070 is to be divided among ABC such that, okay, we are having the sum of 4070 rupees, guys. 4070 rupees, and we need to divide this amount among ABC such that twice of A, which is 2 times of A, is equal to 3 times of B, and B's share is equal to 4 times is equal to 4 times of C. So this is the statement given, is I can say let us find the ratio. A by B is equal to 3 by 2, B by C is equal to 4 by 1. Let me read the question once again. A sum of 4 zeros is divided among ABC such that thrice A is equal to thrice B, okay, and B's share is equal to 4 times of C. So correct, guys. So here, my friends, I can say A is to B is a ratio which is 3 is to 2, guys, and we are having another ratio B is to C. B is to C, that is given as 4 is to 1. So if you clearly observe it, guys, B terms are left side are equal, but right side these are not equal. So we need to make them into proportion. So what we have to do is let us multiply the first ratio with 2. Then it becomes, why I am multiplying with 2 is I must make B terms equal in both the cases, in both the ratios. To make B terms equal, I am multiplying the first ratio with 2. Then this becomes 6 is to 4. Second ratio is obviously 4 is to 1. Now I can say this will be taken as A, this will be taken as B, and this will be taken as C. So I can write over here A is to B is to C is equal to 6 is to 4 is to 1. Now they are asking for A share, guys. A share they are asking for. So A share means we can find like this. Okay, A share will be A is equal to A representing ratio is 6. 6 divided by 6 plus 4 plus 1, 11 into 4070. This will be giving you A share. 6 by 11 into 4070. That will be giving you A share. If you want similarly want B share, guys, B representing quantities, let me write over here. So it is 11 370 times it will go. Where is the pen? 11 370 times it will go, and A's share will be 6 into 370. 1800 2220. So this will be 2220. This is A's share, guys. If you want B's share also, you can find like this. I am writing here B's share is equal to 4 is representing B divided by total parts 11 into 4070. If you want to find C share, guys, 1 is being represented by C divided by 11 into 4070. So these will be giving you ABC share sales. You can calculate them later. Okay, guys. I hope you understood the question. Let's go to the next question. The only thing which will help you to survive is to practice this. So please do practice more number of questions before coming to the class, and please do solve those questions which are given for your class. Okay, look at this question, guys. This is also an easy question. The salaries of ABC are in the ratio 2 is to 3 is to 5. A is to B is to C are in the ratio 2 is to 3 is to 5. Now they say that if there is an increment of 15% happens to the A. Friends, when A value is 2, to find 2's 15%, if you feel somewhat difficulty, what you can do is you can consider that 20 is the A's salary, 30 is the B's salary, 50 is the C's salary. You can multiply with any variable over here. Okay, guys, after multiplying with the variable, what I say is they are saying that A's salary is increased by 15%. So I will have to find 20 is 15%, guys. For that, I will be simply doing 20 is 10% is 2, and 10% is 5% is 2, so 5% is 1. If you are not able to understand, you can find like this: 20 into 15 by 100, because 15% they are asking. So 25 times 5 3 times. So finally 20 is 15% is 3. Here also 2 plus 1 3 is the 15%. Now they are saying that A's salary is increased by 15% itself. So this value is increased by 3. So it has become 23 now. Instead, B salary is increased by 10%. B 30 is representing B. 30 is 10% is 3. So it is increased by 3. It has become 33 now. That is to C salary is increased by 20%. Who is representing C? 50 is representing C. This is about B, guys. This is about A. Okay, C is being represented by 50, and its 20% will be first. 50 is 10% is 5. 20 is double of that one, that is 10. So it is increased by 10 value, and this becomes 60, guys. So the new ratio becomes 23 is to 33 is to 60. This is the final answer. That is the final answer. Okay, let us go to the next question, friends. I hope you enjoyed this explanation. For that, I have to clear. Next question. It is also some distribution type of question. Previously, I have seen this model. Okay, friends. This question says a certain sum is divided between ABC in such a way that A gets two-thirds of what B gets. Okay. Again, amount is given. Amount is given as 8,400. Amount is given as 8,400. It is to be divided among ABC. We need to find A, B, C, how much amount they are going to have. So the question says A gets a two-thirds of what B gets. B gets a 1 by 2 of C gets. So I can say A by B is equal to 2 is to 3. B by C is equal to 1 is to 2. Observe the B terms, guys. Here, here B term is 3. Here B term is 1. Okay, let me write clearly over here. A is to B is equal to 2 is to 3. B is to C is equal to 1 is to 2. B is to C. So B is 3 here, B is 1 here. So what we need to make is, we need to make B terms equal to make them into proportion. For that we will have to multiply this one with 3. So first ratio will become 2 is to 3. Second ratio will become 3 is to 6. Now B terms are equal. Then I can say B is equal to 3, A is equal to, I can write like this. A is to, B is to, C is equal to 2 is to 3 is to 6. I can write like this. Now the question is, if the total amount is 8,400, find each person's share. We have to find everyone's share. So to find A's share, guys, as how we have written in the previous problem, uh, A's share is equal to, who is representing A? 2 is representing A. So 2 divided by total parts. 2 plus 3 plus 6. 6 plus 3, 9. 9 plus 2, 11. So 11 parts are there. 9 plus 11. So total parts is 11, which is multiplied by the 8,400 amount. So that will be giving us A value. If you cancel 11 sevens are 77, 3 plus 4 7 into 70, 11 6 are 66, 40, 11 3s are 33, 7.7 11 6, 763.6 something. A share is that. So if I final A share will be 2 times of 763.6, 1400, 1500, 1500, 20, 67, 1527 point something. So this will be your A share, guys. Similarly, if you want B share, simply same expression, guys. B share will be, who is representing B? 3 is representing B, divided by total parts 11 into 8,400. 8,400 by 11 value is 763.6. So I can say 3 into 763.6 will be giving you B share. Similarly, C share. If you want C share, 6 divided by 11 into 8,400. Would you please do the calculation for B and C, guys? I have given you the values here. Okay. Next question, guys. Let's go to the next question. I hope you are enjoying the class. You are enjoying the problems. Let's go to the next one. My dear student friends, the only key is to practice. Practice makes man perfect, woman also. So you need to practice more and more number of questions. Okay. Mhm. Okay. Friends, this question says two alloys are made by mixing copper and zinc in the ratio 5 is to 3. So first alloy we are having, guys, that is in the ratio 5 is to 3. Second alloy we are having in the ratio 7 is to 5. We are having, this is copper and this is zinc. This is copper and this is zinc, guys. Okay. Now the question says, if equal quantity of both alloys are taken and melted to form a new alloy. Okay, let us say 1 kg of this one is taken and 1 kg of this one is taken, guys. So if you take 1 kg or 10 kg, the ratio becomes same only, guys, inside. So what I do is, in the first ratio 5 is to 3, total 8 units of alloy is there. In that, 5 parts is of copper. So I can say copper part is 5 divided by 8, guys, because total, in the total 8 we are having 5 parts copper. Similarly, zinc will be, guys, 3 parts of zinc in the total 8 parts of the alloy. This is for the first one, guys. And in the second alloy, similarly, if we apply same thing, guys, 7 plus 5, how many parts? 7 plus 5, 12 parts, guys. So in the 12 parts, copper will be 7 by 12, guys, because total 7 plus 5, 12 parts, guys. And in that, zinc will be 5 out of 12. Now the question says, when both of them with equal quantity are being added, which means 5 by 8, both of them are added, we can say 5 by 8 copper is added to, here copper in the second alloy is 7 by 12. This is about copper. And 3 by 8 zinc is added to 5 by 12 zinc in the second alloy. This is about zinc when both of them are added, guys. So we can further find it. The LCM is okay. Let me write over here. LCM is 24. 8 threes, 3 threes 9 plus 12 twos means it is 10. That is this is 19 by 24. That is zinc quantity, and copper quantity I am writing here. 24 is the LCM. 8 threes 15 plus 2s 14. So this is 29 by 24. So copper is 29 by 24 and zinc is mm, 19 by 24. If I find the ratio copper is to zinc, guys, 29 by 24 copper is to 19 by 24 zinc. 24 will cancel. 29 is to 19 will be the final answer, please. 29 is to 19 will be the final copper and zinc ratios in the final alloys, where alloy 1 and alloy 2 are mixed. With this question, guys, I'm closing today's video. Further questions will be discussed in the class. Keep practicing. Please do practice the given practice level questions. Thank you. We'll meet in the next class. Hello all, guys. Hello all. Today we'll welcome all. Today we'll see the topic partnership, guys, which is a subtopic of ratio and proportions. Okay, guys, partnership. Partnership where we have two types of partners. One is active partners, active partner who will be managing the business, and there is sleeping partner who will be investing in the business, and and he will be, there will be some terms and conditions, how much amount is given to active partner, or their profit sharing, that will be, it's a previously defined in a deal, guys. So usually active partner will be taking some amount of money or some percentage of money for managing the business from the profit coming out of the business. That is a mutual agreement between active. There will be a mutual agreement between active and sleeping partners in the business. Okay, now guys, let us say there is a person A and there is another person B, and A and B started a business by investing 10,000 and 20,000 respectively. So A is investing 10,000 rupees and B is investing 20,000 rupees, and their business, they in that business in the 1 year they have a profit of, let us say, 30,000 rupees. Then how we are going to distribute the profit is that depends upon the investment ratio of these two people. So investment ratio, how we find is, if we want to find investment ratio in this case, we will be taking two persons A and B. A's investment into its time of investment, that is in ratio with B's investment into time of investment. So A's investment here is 10,000, time of investment is 12 months. B's investment here is 20,000, time of investment is 12 months. So in this case, if we cancel all the things, we are going to have 1 is to 2 is the ratio. This 1 is to 2 is called by the investment ratio. As per that investment ratio, we are going to distribute the profit. As we have already seen in the ratios, when 30,000 amount is here, and it is given to A and B in this ratio, 1 is to 2 ratio, then A's share will be 1 representing A divided by total parts, 2 plus 1, 3 parts, which is multiplied with 30,000. So this will be coming as 10,000. So A is going to have 10,000, and remaining 20,000 amount will be given to B, guys. This is simple partnership, guys, where we have seen, we have found investment ratio of the people, and we are distributing profit as per the investment ratio. How we are finding investment ratio is this: investment of A into time of investment, investment of B into time of investment. Okay, this is how we find investment ratio. Suppose we are having three persons. Let's take A, B, and C guys. Then investment ratio of A will be whatever the investment done by A into time of investment is to investment done by B into time of investment of B is to investment done by C and time of investment of C. So this will be giving you the investment ratio in case of the ABC guys. So as per that investment ratio, whatever the profit comes, we are going to share. So this is the idea, my dear friends. Now we will apply this idea to solve various questions from partnership. Okay, let us go to the class file, my friends. Here is the class file. Question number one. This is about basic partnership question. As we are facing issues with that, we will directly take this question to the notepad and answer. Okay, look at this question, friends. The question says ABC invest in a business. A, B, and C. Three of them are investing in the business. Okay, A invested 4,000 rupees, B invested 6,000 rupees, and C invested 8,000 rupees. Okay, respective in the business. At the end of the year, the total profit earned is 5,400. So total profit is 5,400 at the end of the year. Then they are asking for what is the share of the C. This is a simple partnership question guys. To find the share of the C, first we have to find investment ratio. So it is clearly given that at the end of the year, which means they have done the business for the first year, and we can say 4,000 rupees is A's investment, which is staying in the business for 12 months. That is to 6,000 rupees is B's investment, which is staying in the business for 12 months. That is to 8,000 is the C's investment, which is staying in the business for 12 months. So you can 1 year actually. You can cancel these three. You can cancel three zeros. You are having two 2 jars, two 3 jars, and two 4 jars. 2, 3, 4. Yes, this is the investment ratio of these ABC guys, and we want C share. So C share will be found like this. C representing ratio is 4. This 4 I am talking about, divided by total ratios, that is 4 plus 3, 7, 7 plus 2, 9. 4 by 9, which is multiplied with 5,400. Okay, so 9 600 times guys, so I can say 2,400 is the share of the C here. So this is how we find share of the C guys. If they're asking us to find share of the B, then we can say B share will be 3 is representing B. I'm talking about these three guys, that is representing B, divided by total parts in the ratio, that is 4 plus 3 plus 2, that is 9 parts, multiplied with 5,400. So again this value is 600 friends, and B value will be, B is going to have 1800 rupees in the total profit. So in the total profit of 5,400, C is going to have 2,400, B is going to have 1800, and remaining amount will be given to the A as the profit. So this is the basic question friends from the partnership. We will learn further questions. Okay, I hope you understood. Keep practicing. Practice makes man's perfect. Okay, friends. Let us go to the next question and what this question says and how we are going to answer it. Okay. Question says A starts a business with 10,000 rupees. So we can say A starting a business with 10,000 rupees. After 3 months, B joined the business. Okay. After 3 months, 3 months later, B joined the business with 15,000 rupees. Okay. Further after another 3 months, which means after 6 months, after another 3 months, C joined the business with 20,000 rupees. So clearly guys, if I want to find investment ratio here, A's capital is 10,000 rupees. His capital is going to stay in the business for complete 1 year, that is 12 months. And B's capital is 15,000 rupees. As B joined 3 months later, his money is going to stay in the business for 9 months. Similarly, C's capital is 20,000 rupees and his money is going to stay in the business for 6 months because he joined further after 3 months. So total 3 months here and 3 months here, total 6 months. After 6 months, he is joining the business base. So we can cancel thousands, thousands, and thousands. Later, 5, 3 fours, 3 fives, 3 fours, 12, 3 fives, 15, 3 twos, 6. Now what can we do is 10 fours, 40 is to 45 is to 60. 40 is to 45 is to 60. Yes, 5 it can go. 5 eights, 5 nines, 5 twelves. So the final ratio is 8 is to 9 is to 12. What they are asking, if the business is in the profit, in what ratio they should. Okay, so guys, they have to share their profits in this ratio 8 is to 9 is to 12. So 8 parts will be given to A, 9 parts will be given to B, and 12 parts will be given to C. This is the investment ratio in which they have to share their business, their profits. Okay, this is also mm, one partnership question, guys. Now let us go to the one more question. Excuse me. Okay, look at this question, friends. A started a business by investing 15,000 rupees. Okay, so A's investment is how much? 15,000 rupees. B joined the business with 10,000 rupees after 3 months. Okay, after 3 months, B joined with 10,000 rupees, and after another 3 months, that is after 6 months, we can say after 6 months, C joined with 15,000 rupees. If the total profit at the end of the year is 12,000, so total profit is given as 12,000. 12,000. Find share of AS. Okay, to find share of A, first we have to find investment ratio. That is, investment of A is 15,000. Time of investment is 12 months. Investment of B is 10,000. Time of investment is 9 months because B joined 3 months later. And C investment is 15,000. Time of investment is 6 months. Yes. So further we have to cancel these 3 fours, 3 threes, 3 twos. These three zeros, these three zeros, these three zeros will go. 60 is to 30 is to 30. 60 is to 30 is to 30. Okay. 2 is to 1 is to 1. This is the ratio in which they have to share their profit. And they are asking to find the A's profit. So to say how much amount A is going to have, first the ratio between them is A is to B is to C is 2 is to 1 is to 1 less. In that, A share will be 2 is representing A divided by 2 plus 1 plus 1. That is total parts loss. 2 plus 1 plus 1. 2 plus 1 plus 1. I love so that will be giving us what happened to this into this is plus 1. I'm not able to write here. Okay, guys, you can see I'm not able to write actually, but you can do the stepwise. 2 divided by 2 plus 1 plus 1, that is 4, which is multiplied with 12,000. So 4 threes are 12,000, so you can say 2 into 3. 6,000 will be the amount given to A. I'm not able to write, I don't know. Okay, I hope after clearing this I will be able to write. It's already we have seen many times in the previous questions. Let us go with the one more question. Okay, let us clear it and go to one more question. After that, let us go to one more question, friends. This question says A and B invested. I hope this time maybe it will work. Working, friends. A and B invested. A and B, two persons are there. A invested 50,000 rupees. B invested 40,000 rupees respectively in a business. Also manage the business and receives 1,000 per month as a salary. Oh, A also manage the business and receives 10,000 as a salary. So A's salary per month is 1,000 rupees, and for 12 months or 1 year, salary of A will be how much, guys? 12,000 rupees. Okay, if the annual profit of 15,000 rupees, how much amount will be given to B? So annual profit is given as 15,000. From the profit, A will be paid his salary, so 12,000 is paid. So remaining profit is equal to 3,000 rupees, guys. So we need to distribute this 3,000 rupees as per the investment ratio of A and B. So A and B are investing in this ratio. 50,000 is A's amount invested for 12 months. 40,000 is B's amount invested for 12 months. So 12, 12, all these cancels, raise 5 is to 4 is the investment ratio. They are asking for B's share in the 3,000 rupees. B's share will be this one. That is B's share is equal to 4 by 5 plus 4 total parts, 9 parts into 30,000. That will be coming as the B share. 3 threes, 3 10,000s. You can say this is 100 by 3. 100 by 3 can be written as 33, 330. This will be 4 into 333.33. It goes always. So you can say 4 threes are 1200, 4 threes are 4 thirties are 120, 1320, 1332, 1332.2 or 3 point something, 1333 point something it goes on. 1333 point something. So this will become your answer for this question. Okay, friends. I hope you are enjoying the class. Let's go to one more question. You can ask any doubt in the classroom, guys. But please do not forget to learn. Please do not forget to learn, learn, learn. That's it. Next question, friends. We are having question number 5, and they say that ABC shares profit of directly they have given A is to B is to C. Shares ratio profit ratio is 3 is to 4 is to 5. If C shares of profit is 5,000, so clearly they are saying that whatever the amount C is getting, this is actually ratio question, guys. So C ratio is 5 ratio. That 5 ratio is equal to 5,000. They are saying. So 1 ratio is equal to 1000. Okay, after clearly finding 1000, they are asking what is the total profit earned and how much A share is. Total profit will be, guys, 3 plus 4 plus 5. This much will be the total profit. That is 5 plus 4, 9, 9 plus 3. 9 plus 3 means 12. 12 ratio is the total profit, guys. Total profit. And we can say 12,000. One ratio value is 1000. So 12,000 is the total profit. Similarly, they are asking for A's share. A's share will be whatever the ratio representing A, guys. So 3 is the ratio representing A. I can say 3 ratio is the A share. 3 into 1 ratio value is 1000. So 3000 rupees is the A share. And total profit in that business is 12,000 rupees. 12,000 rupees. Excuse me. Next, guys, next question. Let us clear and go to the next question. This question is of tricky word problems. Okay. Okay, friends. A's investment is double that of B. Okay. Look at this, friends. A investment is 2 times of B. B's investment is triple that of C. B investment is 3 times of C. If the total profit over here is 10,000 in this question, find the share of A in the profit. Then in this, what will be the share of A? Okay, friends, we can say A by B. Here we have to use ratios concept. A by B is equal to 2 by 1. B by C is equal to 3 by 1. And we can say A is to B is a ratio, that is 2 is to 1. B is to C is another ratio, that is 3 is to 1. Guys, this is the B term, that is 1 in the first ratio, B term is 3 in the second ratio. To make these two ratios are in proportion, we will have to make B terms are equal. To make B terms are equal, we are multiplying these 3 to the first ratio. Then it will become 6 is to 3 and second ratio will become 3 is to 1 after multiplying that. Okay, then we can clearly consider A means a 6 ratio, B means 3 ratio, C means 1 ratio. If I write here A, B, C means 6 is to 3 is to 1 ratio. After finding individual ratios, guys, we will be distributing the profit of 10,000 rupees. And they are actually particularly asking about A. So we are finding A profit will be A representing quantity is 6 divided by total number of ratios. 6 plus 3 plus 1, that is 10 ratio, which is multiplied with the 10,000. Which is multiplied with 10,000. So 1 0 will get cancelled. You will be having 600 rupees as the profit. 10. So 1 0 will cancel. We will be getting 600 as the A's profit. Yes. 10,000. So 6,000 will be the A's share, not 600. One more zero is there. 6,000 is the A's profit. After that, friends, let's go to one more question. Okay, let us take one more question. Friends, this question says A and B start a business in which A's investment was to B's investment in the ratio. So A is to B is in the ratio 3 is to 2. However, A withdraws his investment after 4 months while B continues till the end of the year. So, what will be the ratio of their share in the profit? So guys, you can say total 12 months time is there. In that 12 months, what happened is first A withdraws his investment after 4 months. So after 4 months means first 4 months A's investment was completely there. So 3 rupees was the A's investment. I am writing investment ratio. Investment ratio 3 rupees was the A's investment that stayed for 4 months. plus remaining 8 months 0 rupees was there from A side in the business. That is to 2 rupees was the investment B side, guys. Remaining total 12 months, the 2 rupees will be continuing because the question says B continue till the end of the year. So investment ratio of A and B is 12 is to 24, that is 1 is to 2, which means one part will be given to A, two parts will be given to B. What will be the ratio of A shares in the profit? So we can say in profit, shares in profit ratio is equal to 1 is to 2. A will be taking one part and B will be taking two parts. This is also somewhat simple question, friends. Let us go to one more question. Okay, this question says A and B invest 24,000 and 18,000 rupees respectively. So A is investing 24,000, B is investing 18,000 in a business. After 3 months, C joins. C is joining after 3 months, guys. 3 months with 12,000 rupees. Okay, if the total profit at the end of the year is 9,600, total profit is given as 9,600, then what will be the C share in this? So for that, guys, we can say 24,000 is the A's amount, which is paid for 12 months in a business. 18,000 is the B's amount, which is paid for 12 months in a business. And 12,000 is the C's amount, who joined after 3 months means his amount is going to stay in the business for 9 months because he joined after 3 months. From there you can cancel thousands. You can cancel 3 fours, 3 threes. And what is left over is this is 6 twos, 6 threes, 6 fours. 4 fours are 16 is to 3 fours are 12 is to 6 threes are 18. Still there is a possibility of 2 8s, 2 6, 2 9s. So 8 is to 6 is to 9 is the ratio. In that they are wanting C share, guys. So C's share will be 9 will be representing C. So 9 divided by 9 plus 6 is 15. 15 plus 8 20. 15 plus 8 22 into 9,600 they have given. This is not 22, this is 23 years. So this will be the amount of C here, and if you want B amount, guys, B will be 6 divided by 23 into 9,600. 6 divided by 23 into 9,600. Okay, let's go with that is the answer, guys. Please do the calculations. Next, go with the last question. I hope. My dear friends, this question says A receives a fixed monthly salary of 600 rupees. So A's salary will be 12 into 600, 7,200, and manage the business, and the remaining annual profit is shared between A and B in the ratio. Clearly they have given A is to B, profit sharing ratio is 2 is to 1. If the total annual profit is 24,000, so 24,000 is the total profit, guys. From the total profit, if we remove A's salary, that is 24,000, 24,000 minus 7,200, then you are going to have 24,000, 20,000, 4 1, 3,000 is 17. 16,800. 16,800. This is the salary in Indians. In this, they have to share their salary in the 2:1 ratio. So clearly, 16,000 has to be distributed in the ratio 2:1. So we can say 2 plus 1 is 3. 3 parts is equal to 16,800. 16,800. That is for 3 parts. So one part will be equal to 3 5s are 15, 3 6 are 16, 5 16, and we can find the value of A and B here. It is not 560, 60, it is 5,600. So after finding one part, you can say this guy is going to have 5,600 annual profit is 5,600, and this guy is going to have double of that one, 10,000, 11,200, double of 5,600. Right, guys? So these are the salaries of those two people. So my dear friends, please keep practicing, keep working. We'll meet you in the class. Please come home, come to the class with preparation.